Baba Nyonya, Malacca belongs to the nobility. This is Malaysia's only all-wood staircase without nails. 100 years ago, Baba Nyonya's fridge. What is it like? Old electric fan, how to operate it. Today in Malacca, an old client of mine from China asked me to design his villa in the Baba Nyonya style. What is real Nyonya? We're going to decrypt it together today. Malacca's Chinese culture and Nyonya culture come from Zhenghe. Let's check out the Zhenghe Cultural Museum first. This is when Zhenghe sailed to the western seas and created nautical carts. In the Nyonya culture, getting married is a big deal. It's one of the groom's rides. This is Nyonya, the time when the bride got married in a sedan chair. The sedan chair is small. I don't know if it feels oppressive inside. Really small. How about this bed? When Nyonya got married, she used a special bed. This is one of their pillows. There's a trick to this pillow. It can be opened to store things inside. I know what the old Nyonya used to keep under the pillow. What about these? They were on Zhenghe's ship to indicate directions and provide instructions for some instruments. Well, actually, it's what they used most. It's called the starboard. So the user manual is here. This Baba Nyonya Ancestral House Museum is 128 years old. Let's check out some authentic Nyonya culture. The sister standing next to me in the Nyonya style looks just like a real Baba girl. Let's invite her to tell us about one of the origins of Nyonya culture.
Okay, that's a Baba Nyonya. It's about how Chinese immigrants came to Malacca and married local girls. Not just Malays, some are Indonesians. When they married, they had a second generation. Boys are called Baba, and girls are called Nyonya. They are mixed race.
And there's a lot of Nyonya in Malacca belong to the nobility. Today we can experience the life of an aristocrat. And then what? Here we are at one of the Baba Nyonya ancestral houses. This place is a dark room. So this position, what about regular guests? It came in this way. Well, normally, there's usually something important to talk about. Guests will come in through this door, and this is equivalent to a front chamber. What about this side? It features a three-dimensional theme, like a bat, a deer, and a crane. It actually represents Fulushu, depicted in a large silk painting. And this silk painting here depicts birds worshipping the phoenix. You can see that this kind of Nanyang-style furniture is often studded with fritillaria shells inlaid into the solid wood. Behind it, after years of nature's fusion, it looks very gorgeous. This floor tile also has the tonality of the Nanyang style. Girls aren't allowed in this vestibule. Where is she? She'll be behind this dark room. Oh, these guys are usually here playing cards and chewing betel nut. And what if they're curious about the guests? She'll come through this seam so you can sneak a peek. And then we came to this all of Malaysia, the only on all wood a staircase without nails. How about this staircase? It was painted gold leaf after completion. This staircase is over 100 years old, but the patterns and craftsmanship remain beautiful. The most important feature is that no nails were used. What about the straight Chinese? To this day, they still retain Taoist beliefs, along with Buddhism and ancestral worship. What about this shrine? It is used for ancestor worship. And what about this side? It's inside the Nyonya building, a unique patio. Nyonya houses are usually long, which is why this one is deep. There's an open patio in the middle, keeping the space illuminated for 4 weeks. And then, in Nyonya culture, a long table is set for family dinners, representing the highest standard of hospitality. Every plate here represents a different dish. Actually, how many plates are there? The quantity and specifications of the plates represent the reception standards. And then, this place is their kitchen, featuring 3-sided ventilation. Nyonya, 100 years ago, what kind of refrigerator did the aristocrats use? This is Nyonya's fridge. It uses ice cubes. After placing them at the bottom, you put the food you want to keep fresh on top and then lock it up. This achieves a fresh keeping effect. The enjoyment of nobility is just different. And then, this is a very special machine, an ice cream machine from over 100 years ago. And then, this is the patio. As you can see, this patio actually has lighting around it, creating a fantastic effect. And here's another one, an old-fashioned electric fan. You might wonder, what drives this electric fan to spin? An antique safe, a real piggy bank. What about this locking guardrail? You can go downstairs to the guest activity area, which is completely separate from the owner's living quarters. And then, in this place, there's another board. You can go through this board to take the entire stairwell, which is completely insulated down there. Malacca is really hot. We're done visiting the Zhenghe Cultural Center and the Nyonya Baba Ancestral House Museum. I have gained a whole new understanding of South Asian culture and Nyonya culture, and I know enough about their way of life and daily living. So when we go back next, we will bring We Are Against the Nyonya culture. This understanding will be integrated into our villa design. I am very lucky as a designer to travel and experience different places and cultures. Hope for more surprises can bring to you. I'm Liu Zhu, a villa designer who understands you and puts your mind at ease.